since the summer.
Yeah.
That means you've had a winter, your first winter in the house here.
Yeah.
And it's been quite cold and quite overcast. I think, outside,
lots of snow.
Lots of snow.
Yeah.
And how are you inside?
Lovely. The temperature only once it dropped below 20. It's the first time was last week it dropped to 19.5, and that was the lowest we've ever seen in this house since we've lived here.
Yeah.
Which is comfortable.
Very comfortable.
Yeah. And
well, even at one point we had snow. I think it was like 2.5 foot of snow in the garden. We had extreme snow at one point.
Really?
Yeah.
And the temperature just stayed as it normally is.
We got some lovely photos of how bad the snow was. We were snowed in. We couldn't get out. Everybody, schools were all shut. Total chaos up here for everybody. Couldn't get to work. So every school in Bere was shut for like a week.
Wow.
And what were your friends or your parents and people? How warm were they?
They were all cold. We were all lovely and warm. So yeah, because like people are shocked, I think, because like when we go to visit friends, we notice, like we go down on the weekend and we notice that as soon as we go in, their house is cold because we've adapted to how warm our house is. And we go in and we're sat there thinking, oh, it's cold in here. It's cold, get very cold. And then when we come in, you sort of think, oh, we're warm. It's always warm, do you know?
Yeah.
We did live at one time without the heating working.
Yeah.
Because it broke down, was it?
Just before Christmas.
Just before Christmas, and then they came Christmas Eve to fix it. We turned them away. We said, look, we don't need it. We're not missing anything. We still had the hot water, which was all we needed. So just go away and leave us for Christmas. Just come back when you've got 5 minutes, like. So
you had the whole of Christmas without any
We had
heating?
the whole of Christmas without any heating.
And you were comfortable?
And we were more than comfortable. Didn't even know didn't even bother us.
And what was it like outside?
Freezing. It's amazing. It is amazing.
It was cold, it was wet, as it normally is. So
windy, cold, wet. I mean, terrible conditions. Whereas we would have, in any other house in Bere, that you couldn't have done that. In them conditions, you couldn't have lived without heating, but we did. And we didn't miss it. We didn't even notice. Didn't bother. So we turned the man away.
I think, personally, you could take the heat in from this house now.
And live without it.
And live without it.
We're still way less on bills to our last house. Yeah, even though that bill, the electric bill was high, that one was stood out then. That is still a lot lower than our last address, way lower. So even though we looked at it and thought, oh, look, we're not doing it right, and we got to get that down. You got.
I don't know if you know.
Well, like now, it's equivalent to be paying roughly about £15 a week electric now.
Yeah.
Winter time.
Yeah.
And then obviously the gas is, just over £5, I think I worked it out, a week.
People are really shocked compared to our last address, which was
£25 a fortnight for the gas, and £20 to £30 electric a week.
Yeah, but what we're trying to do from this is trying to just get a feel for, as in if you've got a big bill in 1 month or whatever, we're just trying to work out why.
Yeah.
And if it was, for example, that the boiler was running over and over and over, then we could come and fix it. I mean, they just have. So this was, if you look at this one, if you look at the blue line, this is basically saying this is your energy usage. This is your average all over the winter. So the blue line is the UK sort of typical.
Right.
So and then the two black lines. Well, this black.
So that's the UK typical, the blue.
Yeah.
So that's what I use.
That's what you guys use. But then if you took the cooking out of that, then it would be this. Oh my God! We got it. Yeah, it was just so you.
No, it's good to see.
It's interesting to see, isn't it?
It's mad, isn't it? Sorry, girls, we've got Morrison to dinner now. Every day. Mummy's not cooking.
What is it?
Oh, that's crazy.
What is it?
I can't get over that. That's weird, isn't it? When you see it in a graph, you can see the difference.
But it's it's just if you were going to Morrison's and eating dinner, then they would be using the electricity.
Yeah.
So it's,
And you'd be driving there.
Yeah,
and,
exactly.
you know,
So and then there's all the health benefits of the fact that you're doing the home cooking and
Yeah.
You know,
so it's not really.
Yeah, you shouldn't really
you
react to that
Yeah.
in terms
And
of
Sharon
like,
loves
this
cooking,
change.
so
Yeah, exactly.
she,
And you should,
That's probably as well, 4 o'clock is obviously when we're losing the use of the panels.
it's
Yeah.
starting
And
to
that's
taper
what
off,
we
isn't it?
stopped
In
eating.
the winter especially, you know.
Yeah.
That's what I said, yeah, and that's the time that we're looking to cook because I've been at work and
Absolutely.
the girls have been in school, so
Yeah.
that's the time we're preparing tea.
Mm.
So I can see why didn't think it'd be that bad.
Well, I think, you know, when you have a graphical representation of these things, that because of the spike, it's quite sort of it's accentuated, isn't it? But I think in reality, you know, it's you know, okay, it is a spike, but it's not significant if you look at your bills. I mean, I know you're trying to drive them down, but if you keep comparing to where you were before, it's
Well, yeah, that's what we
do
even now.
compare,
You know, we was shocked with our electric bill being £170, but then when we sat down and said, well, it's still only £15 a week electric, whereas we're saving probably more than just about half.
Yeah. It is.
And it's a bigger house as well.
Yeah.
So that extra bedroom. Yeah, it was constant, like our last house, we was constantly ploughing money to electric and gas. It was like a massive thing.
You think about the things that we're unable to measure as part of this, which is your well-being. You know, you were saying about the girls having kids over to stay. I mean, how fantastic is that? And you weren't able to do that.
We couldn't do it.
You know, I mean, from my own personal point of view, my kids have kids staying over and they're awake till about 2 in the morning. So sometimes.
Well, even now we've had, you know, we had a party up there for Halloween. We couldn't do that.
We never had any of that.
The house wasn't big enough. But we had all our friends up here, some family, and the kids were out there playing, and we was all in here.
Brilliant.
We are wasting electricity, and except we noticed that through that bill. We are wasting it some way. So.
Well, but then that's, you know, I don't think you're wasting it more than most other people.
No, I understand that.
But most other people in the UK, but you are using what we've noticed. I mean, there is a graph somewhere which Nick's probably shown you.
Yeah.
But you are, you know, people in the UK use about twice as much, it seems, as people in Germany.
Mm.
And what we want to find out now is why.
Yeah, said I want my near engraved on it. I'll have my ashes in the garden when I die. No way. This is my baby, this is.
Yeah,
Love it.
Yeah.
I can't believe we live here. Even now, when people say, oh, what's it like? We have a lot of people like come up to me and, oh, what's it like? And what's it like to live here? We have a lot of people come here, mate, don't we?
Yeah.
And can I come and have a look?
Yeah.
And they're blown away. They're absolutely like, oh my god, how do I get one? How do I have one? I want one. I said, no way. I love this house more. I can't even put it into words.